guys, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we are looking into what's in their head versus their heart, and I've got two piles for you. This is pile number 1, this is pile number 2. So I kind of took these from a tic-tac-toe game set that I have. So this one is the O. Yeah, alright, that's pile number 1 for you. And pile number 2 is the X. Okay, hold on, I'm trying to focus it. Alright, so this is pile number 2. Take some time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this particular video, alright? But I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to book a private reading or subscribe or follow. I would never do any of those, so just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open at the moment. You can check the description box for more details, but I'll give you a few seconds now to intuitively see which pile or piles you feel called to, and then I shall begin, all right? Hi, pile 1. For those of you who chose the O or the knot, this is going to be your reading, all right? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty, what's in their head versus their heart? Alright. What's in pile 1's person's head about pile 1? What's in pile 1's person's head about pile 1? Okay, that's like way too many. What is in pile 1's person's head about pile 1? What's in? I'll take that. Alright. What's in pile 1's heart about pile 1? I'll take that. What's in pile 1's person's heart about pile 1? Okay, I'll take that. Pile 1, let's see. Alright, so we've got their head versus their heart. Magician, 4 of Swords, Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands, 7 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, and 2 of Cups, okay? And then we are going to also get into their heart. So the World, the Moon, 4 of Pentacles, the Chariot, 8 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Death and Rebirth, and we have the 4 of Wands. Okay, wow. I'm gonna get, I feel like getting some from the gentle love notes. Anything from pile 1's person to pile 1, please. Anything from pile 1's person to pile 1, please. I'll take those. We've got, you are my rock, and I'm in awe of your creativity. All right, I'll put this here. Okay, pile 1, give me a few seconds, all right, for the messages to come through. All right, so what's in their head about you at this moment in time? It looks like this person, when this connection started out, pile 1, this person didn't really take this connection seriously, or it might have started out as a more surface level connection. Your person was not anticipating this connection to go deeper. Frankly, it looks like they wanted to keep their options open, and this is what it's in their head at this moment in time. It's really surprising to them because the energy that I'm getting is that your person doesn't know how they got here and where are they at this moment in time. Well, they're realizing that they have such deep feelings for you and they just want to be with you. They don't really want any options anymore. And your person, like in their head at this moment in time, they're thinking about how the shift has gone about. You know, they're unable to kind of process it themselves. They might still be in denial, pile number one, but the realization is setting in your person's mind at this moment in time. It's possible that your person, it's possible that when this connection started out, your person didn't take you seriously, they didn't take the connection seriously. It might have been that you understood the depth of this connection, but your person did not. At this moment in time, I'm not getting much of your energy, pile one, because your person is mostly in their head, is mostly focused on their realizations about what they feel for you and how they intuitively feel about this connection. The way that I'm getting the message is that your person was a little bit of a commitment phobe, pile one, and it's like now they're starting to get into an energy where they're kind of mentally preparing themselves to commit to someone or to be with someone or at least tell someone how they feel. It's more mental prep on your person's end. Like they had a lot of options, but now they're kind of focusing on you. And it's kind of going back and forth in their mind at this moment in time. Like, am I ready for this? Am I going to do this? Is this possible? Do I have it in me to commit to one person? That's the message that's coming through on your person's end. This person reminisces a lot about the happy times that you both spent together. Like, the way that I'm getting it is this person feels free even when they're with you, and that's why they're open to the idea of committing to you, and that's what's going on in their head at this moment in time. I do see a little bit of back and forth with their thought process, and I do see that this person might have gone within a little bit at this moment in time. You might not be communicating with them, or the communication might be less. This person might have pulled away as well. I would not be surprised. But this person is definitely going inwards, trying to understand what exactly is their thought process about this. I'm getting more surprised. This person was not expecting themselves to actually fall for someone or even want commitment for themselves as part of their future. Like this person wasn't someone who thought too much about that, but suddenly they're feeling like they want to manifest it for themselves. They want to manifest like commitment in their life, which is so surprising for them. And there's a little bit of them fighting about it in their mind at this point in time. The message that I'm getting is, am I ready for this? Am I really, really ready for this? Will I be able to commit to one person? And so that's what's in their head at this moment in time. It's still a running thought process, but the reason for that is because they have actually very, very deep feelings for you, Pawan. The reason why those thoughts are even in their mind is because they have a very, very deep sense of resonance with you. That's one thing. And this person, it's like your presence is always around them, even if they're away from you. When they're sleeping, when they're awake, when they're working, you are on their mind constantly. And it surprises them. I'm getting more surprise on your person's end. Like, I know I'm saying it again and again, but because it's coming again and again, like this person cannot believe it themselves as well. So that's what's in their head at this moment in time. You might be a very, very passionate person, Pawan. You might have shown this person more to life. That's the message that I'm getting. And this person is just in absolute awe of that. Like, the way that I'm getting it is before, they thought that everything kind of just had to be one way. Okay, that if you were to enter into a commitment, then it would just be crap, and then, you know, you would lose your freedom. Like, this was the person's thought process. But being with you, this person still felt free. And so you kind of unlocked a different perspective on relationships and connections, where you can be with someone and also have your freedom. And that's something that this person didn't understand before, or they didn't think it was possible for them. And suddenly they're finding themselves wanting it for themselves, which is weird for this person, because this person's not like that. Or at least they didn't think they were. But I think deep down this person is an emotional person, but I think it's just something that they didn't want to admit to themselves until you came along. And so now in their head, there's a transition going on between their old self and their new self. And there's a little bit of a back and forth, and they're trying to understand how to shift into their new self of wanting some, how do I put this? Hold on. Of wanting something that is grounded in commitment. Yes, that's the phrase that's coming through. And so it's like them working it out logically. Pal 1. They're working this out logically. They kind of want to shed their old self and step into a new self where they're happy in a connection, in a grounded connection. And both of you are committed to one another. This person's manifesting that for themselves. I don't think that they're intentionally manifesting it. It's just the energy that they're stepping into. It's actually putting your person into a manifesting energy. And the reason for that, Pal 1, is because you are all around them. Your energy is it just envelopes them. They feel very, very safe with you. Pal 1, that's another message that's coming through. So that's what's in their head. Let's get into what is in their heart for you at this moment in time. So yes, I mean, I'm not surprised that the moon came out. This person has very, very, very deep feelings for you. Pal 1, I don't think that this person knows how to express that at this moment in time. Again, not surprised that there's a death and rebirth coming in their heart as well. They know that they have to change. They know that you have brought about this transformation within them. And in a good way, Pal 1. It's like every time this person closes their eyes, they think of you. They feel you. That's the most important thing. I mean, we've got the Chariot and we've got the Four of Wands. I don't think there's anything more telling than that in their feelings, in their heart for you. They want things to shift between the two of you. They want to progress this, and then they want both of you to have your individual freedom and yet be together. So it's kind of like you both are leading separate lives, but also together. That's the relationship that this person's actually manifesting, and this is what they truly desire in their heart. So in their mind, I do see a little bit of back and forth, like, am I capable of being someone who can be in a committed, connection? Like, I see those thoughts a little bit in their head, but in their heart, it's very, very clear, because we've got the Ace of Swords. Their heart, it's very, very clear what they feel for you. And it's more so about doubting themselves, whether they're going to be enough for you, whether they can do it. It's more, the doubt is more on them, Pal number 1. But this person sees a lot of happiness with you. They see a lot of stability. It feels that their life is complete with you, Pal 1. That's also another message that's coming through. And this person feels steady in themselves at this moment in time, Pal 1. So it's like every other aspect of their life is sorted out except for this. And this part of their life is not sorted out because up until a certain point, this person didn't think that they were going to be the kind of person to settle down with someone. But the realization has hit, the transformation has happened. And it's possible that you were with this person through a very difficult time in their life. And it could be because of that tough time that this person realized that companionship is actually very, very important. I mean, we are social beings. And I think that your person thought they would be very content leading a life on their own for the rest of their life. And then you taught them that, yes, you can be happy on your own, absolutely. But you can also be happy with someone else. And I think that your person is feeling that shift in them. It's because of you. Palawan, it's because of you. You could be very, very different, Palawan. The messages are coming in a little bit slowly for me today. I'm just noticing that because I think that this has been a very slow realization on your person's end as well. Like, it's very slow. Like, it's there, I can see, but it's coming to me very, very slowly. So I think that the realizations have been very slow on your person's end as well. So this might have taken time, Palawan. And you could be very, very different people, by the way. I don't see that to be any point of hesitation for your person. Like, their mind and their heart is on you, absolutely on you. There's no second thoughts about that. But they've got a lot of second thoughts about themselves at this point in time. Though I do see them working it out because I think that the feelings that they have for you are greater than any of the doubt that they could have about themselves. But one thing is for sure, this person has gained clarity about you. They've gained clarity about you, about how they feel for you, and they've also gained clarity about what they want for their future, which is you, Palawan, which is a very solid and secure connection with you. I don't think that they've told you this, Palawan. I don't think that they've told you this. But I think there's a sense in them to tell you, Palawan. They've not told you this so far, but I think that they are going to. This person will be the one to push things forward between the two of you, Palawan. At this point in time, I don't see anything that you have to do. I'm not even getting messages about you or anything related to you. I'm just getting more messages about this person's feelings and their thoughts about themselves regarding you. That's the energy. It's possible that at one point this person didn't think that they could be happy with someone else, and you've changed that. You've absolutely changed a lot of beliefs that this person had about romantic connections, Palawan. You've changed a lot of it. Which is why it's led to such a dramatic transformation in this person. At this point in time, there might not be communication, or this person might have pulled away, but I think it's just them trying to understand what's been going on and like kind of come to terms with why there's been a shift in the future that they see for themselves. Wow, that's actually a very powerful message. This person could be a very, very logical person. This person could be, like, the way that I get it, Palawan, it's like this person might have planned out their entire life to the T. Like, okay, I'm going to do this by the age of 25. I'm going to do this by the age of 28. I'm going to do this by the age of 30, 35, 40, and then so on and so forth. And this person's got every aspect of their life figured out, every aspect of their life planned. And they planned to be on their own for the rest of their life. And then you came along and you just You just completely turned this person. And suddenly, every single plan that they had laid out, it's just vanished into thin air. And you've done that, pal one, for this person. And it's a good thing. So yeah, what's in their heart? They want to rush forward towards you. They want both of you to build a life together. This is very, very heavy commitment vibes. What's in their heart? To tell you how deeply that they feel for you. For both of you to unlock a very different future together, a future that this person had never imagined for themselves. They feel a change within them, and it's something that brings them peace. Pal one. The transformation within them brings them a lot of peace. It's beautiful energies, and what's in their head? Can they do this? Can they be the kind of person who's worthy of you? But I think they're going to overcome those thoughts. Pal number one, I think that they will overcome those thoughts because the feelings that they have for you, it's just, they're getting into an energy where they're manifesting a new beginning between the two of you. And a beginning that is rooted in a lot of stability and, more importantly, commitment. Pal one, all right? So yeah, this is what is in their head versus their heart at this moment in time, pal one. I really hope that this reading brought you the clarity that you are looking for. All right? And yeah, really, really solid energies. Your person is stepping into an energy where they're going to manifest a new beginning for the two of you, which is really, really solid. Pal one, this is where I'll leave you. Thank you so much for watching all the way up until here. My private readings are open. You can check the details in the description box below if you'd like to, book one. If this is where you leave me though, then I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the love and positive energy that you've been sending my way, whether it's with like, share, subscribe, or even your comments. I read all of them. They mean so much to me. Thank you so much for the super thanks. Thank you so much for watching my ads as well. That's the simplest way to support me and my channel. Pal one, thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi, Pal 2. For those of you who chose the X from the tic-tac-toe game set, then this is going to be your reading. But before we get into your reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty, Pal 2. Let's see what's in your person's head versus their heart for you. What is in Pal 2's person's head for Pal 2? What is in Pal 2's person's head for Pal 2? I'll take that. I'll take that. Okay. What is in Pal 2's? What is in Pal 2's person's heart for Pal 2? What is? I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take those. Okay. Alrighty. Pal 2. Head versus heart, and then I'll get you maybe a couple of gentle love notes. Anything that wants to come through from Pal 2's person for Pal 2, please. Anything that wants to come through for Pal 2's person's. Pal 2's person to Pal 2, please. Okay. Got one. I'll get one more. Okay, perfect. Okay. Pal 2. So we've got, you complete my world perfectly. You are truly unforgettable. Your love for life is inspiring. Okay. got the High Priestess, the Devil, the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Swords. A lot of overthinking on your person's end. Pile 2. Nine of Cups, Knight of Swords. All right. Then in their heart, we have the 10 of Coins, we have the Ace of Swords, we have the King of Swords, we have the 5 of Coins, we have the Sun. Is it in your frame? Yes, it is. All right, we've got the Hangman, we've got the 5 of Wands, okay, we've got the 2 of Wands, got the 10 of Swords, we've got the 6 of Coins, we've got the 8 of Coins, and we've got the Hermit and the Page of Swords. Okay, hold on. Pile 2, hold on. Is it in the frame? Yes, it is. Hold on. Okay. Alrighty, so right off the bat, it looks like there has been some kind of distance between the two of you, whether it's emotional distance or actual physical distance. This is definitely a separation pile. Like, the things have not been going well, or there's been a change in the dynamic that has led to a lot of pain between the two of you. So for example, if both of you were together, but then one of you had to travel somewhere else for long distance, so there is that pain of separation, right? Even though it's not leading to a breakdown of the connection, but it's still the pain of separation. Whatever your dynamic of your connection is, one thing that is common for all of you in this particular pile is that there has been pain about some kind of separation between the two of you, or some kind of dynamic between the two of you at this point in time. I do see a lot of sadness. I also see a lot of pain between the two of you, and there's longing on both of your ends. And if you were worried, pile number 2, whether your person has forgotten you, no, your person has not, all right? Because you are someone, you are impossible to forget for this person. So let's get into what's in their head at this moment in time, pile number 1. So at this moment in time, there's a lot of overthinking on your person's end. Your person is feeling sad, they're feeling lonely, they are just in an energy where honestly it looks like they don't know what's next at this point in time. They want to come forward to you, they want to rush, they want to talk to you, they want to build communication between the two of you, but at this moment in time, it looks like they are stopping themselves. Like their head is telling them, stop, no, don't do this, just stay back, don't do any of it. Because the truth is that this person does, like every single conversation that this person has with you, it's just filled with so much joy. It brings an absolute smile on this person's face. Like they could be just around you and you could be saying something, they don't even need to be talking, and you could be just talking, and this person will just listen to you forever because even just listening to your voice brings them so much of happiness. And that's what's in their head at this moment in time. There are I guess I would say thoughts that are not serving them at this moment in time. I do sense fear. I do want to also, hold on. I want to clarify the Devil, pile number 2. So give me a second, let me do that. Can you clarify the Devil for me, please? Can you clarify the Devil for me, please? Can you clarify the Devil for me, please? Okay, I'll take those. Let's see what came out, pile 2. Okay, we've got the Queen of Wands, we've got the 7, 8 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the 8 of Cups. Okay, so it looks like this person's overthinking about whether or not you guys can make it or not, whether both of you have it in you to continue working on this connection. There's a lot of hesitancy, there's a lot of doubt, and frankly, I do see a lot of sadness in your person's head as well. Like, logically, even when they're thinking about the situation, it's making them feel sad, if that makes sense. And this person, in their mind, they know that they've got to walk away from few things that are not serving them at this point in time so that both of you can have a new beginning together. I'm not seeing this person confident about it, but there's a lot of back and forth that's going on in their mind at this point in time. Like they've got their eyes set on you, pile number 2. And because this clarifies the devil, I'm feeling that maybe your person might be overthinking. That's the energy that's coming through. It might not be, like, the reality could be a lot different, pile 2, but your person's perception is that they're worried whether both of you will be able to work on this connection, or if this connection is going to survive the separation or the distance. There's a lot of fear coming from your person, pile number 2. A lot of fear in their head. Like they're trying to calm themselves down, but it's not working. It's clearly not working for them. Because intuitively, this person, if they were to just take some time to tap into their intuition, they would know that both of you will be able to handle whatever has been going on between the two of you, and that there's going to be a chance for things to brighter days ahead, I guess I would say. But at this moment in time, your person's unable to tap into their intuition. I think it's just a phase that your person's going through. Pile number 2. Hold on, give me a second. Pile 2, I'm trying to get messages from this. It's like this person tries to calm themselves down, but it's not working at this point in time for your person, pile 2. They're very, very worried. I don't, like, the message about why they are so worried is not coming through, but they're worried. But if this person were to take some time to tap into their intuition, then they would know that there is nothing to worry about. But at this moment in time, I don't see your person being able to at this moment in time. I think this person's also very, very scared that you make them so happy that even the thought of just losing you or things not working out between the two of you really, really makes them sad, pile 2. Like, it scares them how happy you make them, if that makes sense. And I think it fits very well with you complete this person's world perfectly. It might be, because we've got the devil, pile 2, it might be a little bit of codependency patterns that this person exhibits. Which is, I think, where the fear is coming from. So a little bit of maybe anxiousness about that as well. But at this point in time, in their head, no, they're not feeling stable within themselves. They're not feeling confident about the direction of this connection. And there's quite a bit that they need to work on at this moment in time. Quite simply put, what's in their head? They're scared. They're scared that this connection's not going to work out. They're scared of losing you. They're scared of their world falling completely apart if this does not work out. There's a lot of fear in this person's head at this moment in time. How to? Let's get into their heart, all right? What's in their heart? So, I mean, we've got the Hermit and the Hangman at this moment in time, so it's possible that both of you might not be communicating with each other, or the communication might be bare minimum at this point in time. This person wants to talk more, but I think that this Five of Wands is more about internal conflict. Like, even in their heart, there's just a clash of feelings, and this person wants to cut through all of that. They are working on it, And I do see them trying to gain inner strength within them, because other aspects of your person's life seem okay at this moment in time. It's just this connection that has really been bothering them, making them feel very, very defeated at this moment in time, pile 2. I don't see conflict between the two of you with the 5 of Wands, but I do see a lot of internal conflict between their head versus their heart. Pile 2. It's like their heart knows that brighter days are ahead, between the two of you or for the two of you, but they keep thinking about what could go wrong, and they hurt themselves in the process. This person, in other aspects of their life, they're very, very confident, but it's just because of how much you mean to them and how, like I said, codependency patterns, I am seeing a little bit of that, like how dependent this person is on you for their happiness. I think that's why the fear is also magnified. But I do see with the 2 of Wands over here, I do see that this person is beginning to understand that they cannot rely on you for their happiness, and that they need to feel secure within themselves. Otherwise they're going to be heartbroken. It's not that this connection will work or not. It's that they can't put the burden of their happiness on you. That's not right. And it's not just you, pile 2. I think this person's understanding that about people as well. They can't, it's possible that this person kind of put the responsibility of their own happiness into other people's hands, like their friends, you, and so on and so forth. And this person's realizing that if they do that, if they give so much power to the other person, then their happiness is in somebody else's hands. And it looks like your person has been hurt before, and it's not served them. Like this particular behavior of theirs, has not served them. And your person is realizing that they've got to be the one to save themselves. They've got to be the one to hold on to the responsibility of their happiness. But this is a slow realization, pile 2. It's Hermit and Hangman. It's gaining wisdom, yes, absolutely. I see that happening with your person at this moment in time. They're definitely gaining a lot of knowledge about their patterns of behavior that is not serving them, about, they're definitely gaining clarity about why there's been so much of a conflict in their minds. And your person is learning that in order to be secure within themselves, they need to be responsible for their own happiness. They need to be responsible for their own stability, whether it is financial, mental, emotional, or even spiritual stability as well. That's also another message that's coming through. This person has to be responsible for that. And only then, like once they trust themselves with the responsibility, that's how they will be confident about better days ahead. And so these are the realizations that your person is having at this moment in time. So what's in their heart is, it's a lot of fear as well, even in their heart, pile 2. I'm being called to notice we don't have any cup energy in their feelings or in their heart. Like I said, a lot of fear, a lot of anxiousness that this person's dealing with at this point in time. What's in their heart is more about realizations. Realizations about themselves, about this connection, about where they've been going wrong with respect to connections in their life, not just yours, even all other connections as well. The reason why connections have been so painful for this person is because this person has always relied on other people for happiness. Like, they've put the responsibility of their own happiness on other people, and that's why this person has constantly been hurt and been out in the cold because of connections, and this person's realizing that at this moment in time. And the clarity is that putting the burden of their own happiness on you is not fair on you as well, pile 2. And your person's realizing that. There's a lot of realizations about you. That's what's going on in their heart. Like, even in their heart, it's like they feel that better days can come ahead only if they logically sort through their behavioral patterns and they fix the conflict that's going on in their mind about this connection. It's a bit complicated, pal, to you. Even on my end, it's like the thoughts are muddled at this point in time, pal, too, for your person. But given that we have the Ace of Swords here, I'm actually feeling quite confident that your person's going to figure it out. They're going to gain clarity. And the way that I see it, pal number 2, can you see that in this particular imagery, there are like things binding? I think that these are kind of your person's expectations of other people to bring them happiness, or putting the responsibility of their own happiness into other people's hands. I think that your person's going to free themselves from that. Because at the end of the day, when you put the responsibility of your own happiness into someone else's hands, you are restraining yourself, right? And so I think that your person is understanding this aspect about connections, whether it is romantic, platonic, or familial. So I would not be expecting any communication from them anytime soon, or I would anticipate the communication to be as it is for at least a little bit of time, because thoughts are way too muddled. Pile number 2, thoughts are way too muddled. But once this person gains clarity, pile 2, they will come towards you, all right? Because other aspects of their life are okay. It's just this. And there's conflict in their mind versus their heart. Everything needs to sort out. But what's in their heart for you is that they want a happy new beginning between the two of you, or they want both of you to be happy together. But they know it's not possible until they gain strength within, and until they make the conscious decision of being responsible for their own happiness. That is the truth that is coming to this person, and this person is realizing. I would not be surprised if they are getting messages from the universe, or their spirit guides are helping them. I would not be surprised. But whatever it is, this person is going within, and it's like a lot of understanding about their own behavior. That's what's happening at this point in time, pal 2, all right? So what's in their head? Overthinking, fear about this connection, fear about the future, fear about what's going to happen between the two of you, fear about whether they will get hurt, fear about how much pain this is going to cause them. There's just a lot of fear in their head. In their heart, they know that they have to make changes within themselves about where they put the responsibility of their happiness and how to work on that, how to make an intentional choice towards that and stop hurting themselves by putting the burden of their happiness, their own happiness, that responsibility. It's a burden on anyone else for that matter. No one else deserves that burden, right? You have to be responsible for your own happiness, and I think your person's understanding that. And once they figure that out, once they kind of understand that responsibility is theirs, once they start working on that, this person will feel secure enough to believe that both of you are going to be happy together, that there is a bright future for both of you, and then this person will step forward. But until then, I see a standstill. Until then, I don't see movement. Until then, pal 2, all right? It's going to take time. Thoughts are very muddled at this point in time. Thoughts are muddled. Feelings, there is determination. I'm seeing, yes, definitely. But it's going to take time for the fears to calm down, for them to start thinking clearly about their own life. And it's possible that you are someone, I'm being called to see this at this point in time, pile number 2. It's possible that you have always been someone, or you've learned to become someone who's always very responsible about your happiness. Like, you are happy first, and then people add to your happiness. And I think that love that you have for life, that love that you have for yourself about creating your own happy space, I think that is what is inspiring this person. So this person's learning how to do that at this point in time, how to not depend on anyone else for their happiness, and how to trust themselves to be able to create happiness for themselves, all right? So it's a process, pile 2. It's going to take time. Thoughts are very, very muddled at this point in time, but it will clear out soon. I see that energy coming from your person. I also see a lot of determination within them to clear those thoughts. So I do see that your person is stepping into very, very good energy for you, as well as for the connection, and more importantly for themselves, all right, pile 2? So this is where I'll leave you. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. I really hope that this reading brought you the clarity as well as the comfort that you were looking for. And my private readings are open. They're listed in the description box below if you'd like to check it out. But if this is where you leave me, pile 2, then I'd just like to say thank you so much for sending me love and positive energy, whether it's with your like, share, subscribe, or your comments. I read all of them, and they mean so much to me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super thanks. Thank you so much for watching the ads. That's the simplest way to support me and my channel. Alrighty, pal 2, please take care of yourself, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.